Hot Cares Christmas, spreading joy through Joburg on Hot 1027.
Melanie,
Yes.
we do an afternoon drive show, which I hope you've heard of, called the Big Joburg Drive on Hot 1027. And we received a letter from Sue Goering. Do you know Sue?
Yes, I do.
Sue's a very good friend of your mum's, I think.
Yeah, they're very good friends. They're best friends.
They are best friends. And let me tell you that she sent me a letter which is 2.5 pages long. And it tells me a long story about a very, very brave woman called Melanie.
No, I think she wrote about my mum, not me. My mum's the brave one.
Well, I know your mum's also in a situation at the moment where she has to be brave, and she's, suffering with, of course, cancer.
She's got stage 4 cancer, yeah.
I know. And that's very close to all of our hearts. As you know, someone at Hot 1027 in the form of Mark Pilgrim is also suffering from stage 4, so we know exactly what that pain feels like and the fight that your mum's having. And you know, my fingers are crossed there. I know it's tough at the moment.
Yeah, very tough.
But I mean, it's tough for you, Melanie, and I know that you're thinking about your mum, but when I read the story, you've not had it that easy either.
I'm not complaining about my life. I haven't had it easy, but I'm not moaning. I'm not a moaner. But I haven't, it's been hectic financially, particularly this year. It's just very hectic.
Listen, I mean, I see that you have a 17-year-old son who has autism and has had it from a very young age, so you've taken him through, and the one thing that he loves more than anything else is going to his special needs school, exactly. And he's been going this year, if I'm not mistaken, every Monday, Wednesday, Friday.
He goes every alternate, because I can't afford the fees. And I'm so behind on fees now also because I lost my job near the beginning of the year. And anyway, but I'm not moaning. We're counting up blessings. We've got food on the table, we've got clothes, and I've got 2 beautiful, amazing kids. One that just excels at everything that he puts his mind to. And because he knows one day he has to look after his brother. But Jared's such a special boy.
Well, we know about Luke and his sports ability, and I'll talk about him in a second. Because I've got this letter. It's amazing. I know more about you than you would imagine. I believe though that as I say, he's only been going 3 days a week, and the college has been incredibly good. However, there is debt, and as we all know, every business at some stage has to draw a line in the sand, and they've sort of said that they can no longer, allow him to go next year unless the debt is covered and paid for. So he won't be going next year at this stage. Have you broken this news to him?
No, today is his last day. So no, I haven't told him yet. Anyway,
That's not easy.
It's happened once before, where we couldn't, no matter what we did, we just couldn't pay the fees, and we kept him at home for 6 months. And we all saw what it did to him. It completely and utterly broke him. He didn't have the stimulation. He was home. Mum was working. I was flying up and down from Kenya. I was working. I'd leave home at 5 o'clock in the morning, and he'd be at home. And then my mum would come to me. But now my mom's so sick. I'm going, what's going to happen next year? Anyway. And I'm not complaining because I've got an amazing family and I've got 2 beautiful boys, and I'm not moaning. But I wish there was a money pot and a tree where I could just go pick off leaves and they turn somehow into notes, and somehow have all this nonsense vanishes. But it has been very hard.
We've got a thing called Hot Cares. Because we as a radio station, we care, all of us. And it's part of our DNA. It's what we stand for every day. And we go out and we raise money. So I haven't got a money tree, but what I do have is I have Hot Cares. And I do have the ability with our friends and our fairies here at Hot 1027 to sort out that bill of 23,711 and 34 cents. We're going to cover. It's sorted.
How do you even know the amount?
Because you've got a good friend And your good friend is your mum's best friend.
Sure.
So if we can settle the bill for this year, maybe we can make it easier for next year. What do you think?
Thank you so much. Sure, babe. Thank you. Sure.
But you know what? You still don't have a job. And of course, the fees are going to start building from January, February. And of course, he's only going to school Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. And this is what he lives for, right?
Yeah, that is what he lives for. Completely and actually lives for. That's his only thing. I mean, what people don't understand, he's 17, but he's more like a 6-year-old. He's so, like, we celebrate, like, this time of the year for us is a big thing. It's every Christmas day you can find in the house. Anyone, we have to put it up because Father Christmas is coming. We do the whole thing. If there's a Santa Claus in a Christmas, in a shopping center, he rugby tackles the poor man. He sees Father Christmas. He's touched Father Christmas. Father Christmas is real. So my 12-year-old, we have to do the whole performance every Christmas Eve of that Father Christmas has been.
Well, maybe on Christmas Day, you might want to tell him that Hot 1027 is acting like Father Christmas, because you know what? We're going to make sure that not only we cover those fees that you're in debt to, the 23,000, that's covered. We're actually going to make sure that he goes to school Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday for 12 months of the year.
But that's huge. No. Holy cow. Sure. Oh my gosh. I would love for him to meet you. Sure. It's just so amazing.
Well, I think we can organize for that, because not only are we
I
paying...
would love that. I would love that.
It's going to enable me not to count the cents, to relieve a huge bundle of stress, to enable him to have the life that he deserves. I've got so many blessings in my life. I've got so many beautiful friends. I've got an amazing mom who's sitting downstairs, who's fighting stage 4 cancer. I can't complain, but the financial strain of being a single mom and having such a beautiful child, and you're fighting every day that he's educated accordingly, and you're fighting for his life. I mean, I was told when he was a baby he would never walk and talk. And I said, stuff this. I said, now he runs faster than me. He's stronger than me. He battles with his speech, but our ears don't understand him. And I will continue fighting for him. And Hot Cares has now jumped in, and you've now helped me with this fight. And I cannot even begin to even tell you. Just last week, I was just saying how alone my journey has been. And I think with my mom having stage 4 cancer, and she's always been the parent with me, it's very scary to think, what if when she goes, okay, then I'm even more alone. Yeah. So this has just been, wow, next year I can breathe. It's a big breather for me. It's like, honestly, it's God's had his hand in all of this.